Hello everyone, T-Man978. Today I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Generations Deluxe class, Jhiaxus, I don't know. Here's his name on this comic. I'm going to go with Jhiaxus for the rest of the review. He's on like one panel in that whole book. But I guess it don't matter. I guess you're supposed to collect all the toys, get all the books, and you'll be able to have the whole story that they're going for there. But anywho, T-Man's got a new camera. I don't know if you can see that this is more detailed than my other reviews, which didn't look that bad anyway. But anywho, this is Jhiaxus in his jet mode. He has a ton of remolded parts from this guy. Like the entire nose cone is different. Even the front of the jet right here. That's totally different. The wings are different. The rear wings are different. But everything else, well, the landing gear is different. It's in a totally different spot. Like Starscream's pulls down from here. And Jhiaxus, it pulls down from the front too, but it's just totally different. He comes with two pistols right here. And the paintwork, I noticed some weird paint choices on this guy. Like he has dark gray paint right there. They decided to put it right here, where I don't even know if you're going to be able to even see that. It's right there too. Anywho, he has these missile launchers. You push it once, and they come out like that. Push it again. They shoot out, which is cool. I don't like to lose my parts, so I'm going to put that back in there. Here's Minicon ports. So if you have any Minicons, some right there, but of course you can't use these in jet mode. Here's its underside. This guy's really detailed. I want to show that off in robot mode. To get him to robot mode, it's pretty simple. First thing you want to do is, you don't have to, but take the guns off. Bring these arms down. Bring them down. Pull out the hands. Flip up the landing gear. Bring the legs out like that. Out like that. Rotate them. Rotate them. These wings don't push in like Starscream's does. Pull this panel down. You can see his face now. Flip in this nose cone. Flip the body down, which up here reveals his head. And bring the whole cockpit down. And bring the wings down. And there you have Jhiaxus. So that you can see his face. You can leave the missiles up like that, but I'll just bring them down so you can have more head movement. Give him his guns. I love when toys come with two hand pistols. But anywho, here's Jhiaxus. Look at that. Beautiful. Kind of looks like a bat or a vampire or something. Anywho, he has molded in details in his wings right there. His body is more filled in than Starscream's. He doesn't have a cockpit dangling in between his legs, which is nice. And I just noticed this. I guess Starscream probably has it too, but he has a ton of molded detail right there. I mean, nobody's going to look at the back, but they filled in all that, even on the back of his legs. Only problem he has is the hollow right here on the back of his calves and the hollows on the inner thigh, but it was a long time before I even noticed the hollow in the inner thigh, and I mostly only look at him from the front. But anywho, this gimmick still works. I'll put them to the side, but I'll let you see him next to Starscream. There are a lot of changes. But as I showed off first, that cockpit transformation is way different. Giving him a different frame. The chest is different. The wings, like I said, are different. It almost looks like a whole new toy. And here he is next to another bright orange robot. A bright orange robot whose hand all of a sudden comes off. Never happened to me before. Jhiaxus, I don't know if it's coming off this way here, but his orange is way brighter than Scoop's. Scoop was a bright orange, but this guy is almost glowing in the dark. In fact, if I had a black light, which I don't, he would be glowing in the dark. Here he is next to another jet former. Windblade. Who I keep wanting to call Wingblade for some reason. Anywho, it took me a long time to find this toy. I mean, the last wave of the previous pre-Combiner Wars Deluxes are supposed to be out now, but I'm just finding this one. And now the Combiner Wars are out. So I guess I was lucky to find this. I mean, he's a really obscure character, but I really like him. Oh, you know what? I was about to end this, but I didn't show off his articulation. He can look up a lot. In fact, you can use that transformation joint to look all the way up, so he can fly right at you. His arms go out, and as you pull it out, there's a molded in detail right there to fill in that gap of his armpit. Now his arms are on his shoulders right here, and behind there are on a mushroom peg. And depending on how you try to pose it, they pop right off really easy, which is a nuisance. The wrist doesn't rotate, but he has bicep swivel and elbow, just a single jointed elbow. Thighs go out a ton, go forward a ton, and when this isn't in the way, go back a ton. Thigh swivel, the knees bend in a lot, and the toe moves. It's no ankle pivot, but he has a lot of posability, as you can see. And I believe this is a stand port right here. So if you have one of those, you can get even more dynamic poses without holding them. Anywho, I like it. If you see it, I will recommend it. As always, like, share, subscribe if you like my video. Or do all that stuff anyway. If you didn't like it, it'll still work out for me. Anyway, until next time, bye.